Hello, I am Joalixy, and welcome back to Morrowind. So we're here in the Gosha Inn of the Project Tamriel, and I had to cheat. So the necklace that this guy won, it's not this extravagant fat sapphire. It's a lucky sapphire, and I had to use console commands to give it to us. The person that had it, they got killed in the cave, so they despawned and no getting it back. But the good news is, we now have it in our possession. We're just going to write that off as experience. And continue. Alright. This guy. Have you brought my amulet back? Yes, here it is. Thank you. Here, take this. Take these shoes as a reward. I wish I had more to give you, but as us pilgrims don't tend to have a great deal of money lying around, if you ever find yourself in Terich, though, try stopping by. Maybe I could scrounge up something a little better back home. Alright, thank you. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Yeah, and we also are being hunted by forces unknown. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and recall home. Recall home. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, where'd my weapons go? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to drop anything yet. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today, since it's snowing its ass off here, we're going to go to Karthwasten, just so we can be in a snowy area. A little bit of immersion. I love it. I love to immerse myself into the stuff that be a little bit immersive. Alright, we need to go to... I haven't found a quick way to get to Karthwasten this way, but I do know a path of travel.
What do you want?
To get us there, it's just a tad bit long. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We can take it.
There is someone watching you, I can tell.
And the bad news is, I got a feeling this snow is going to have my parcels be delayed. Which sucks, because I have literally been pacing back and forth waiting for my stuff to get here, but it's fine. It's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah.
I will be patient with it. Alright. Hello, dude. Who are you? Nothing I need. Alright. So, the last time we were here, we pretty much did a Mages Guild quest where we had to learn some reach magic. Other than that, we haven't really done anything else with the Thieves Guild. I don't think we even started the Fighters Guild here. Actually, we might have. And then the Mages Guild we did a little bit. And then I think the main story of this area we done just the start of it. So there's still so much for us to do. Oh, and speaking of so much stuff to do, if you would like to cast a vote for what our next character will be, you can go over to the community tab on YouTube and select what you want. We have an Argonian, an Orc, a Breton, or a Nord. I didn't include the Dark Elf for the simple reason I'm going to save that one for our last playthrough. Well, our last character. We will go back and we'll do a little bit more with our characters, but I want the final dude to be a actual, Dark Elf, because I think, my goodness, it's dark in here. Because our, actually, we gotta go talk to old girl downstairs, that's right. My goodness, it is so dark. We need some torches or something to see. It's daytime, and it's snowing, and I got a glare, and I really can't see very well, so I'll try to do the best I can, but there's no guarantees that we're not going to get lost in the dark. Alright, jobs. The guild needs you to collect intelligence from the Sagat Durgata hideout. It's time to put the guild first. No honor among thieves, eh? Collect intelligence. Hadnar Whitewind will be appreciative of your accomplishments. The streets of Karthwasten should cool down a bit now. Okay, advancement. Okay. I guess there's nothing else we can do
Well
for
met,
her at
friend.
this moment. Interesting. We don't have any active quests open here. Let's see. Nope, we don't. What about you? Can you give me jobs? You cannot.
Anytime, friend. I'm right
What are you
here.
selling? Oh, perfect! I will buy those. Grandmasters and masters and grandmasters and masters. I will buy that stuff. We needed some. We simply did not have any. Alright. It's a little bit dark in here, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head back up out of here. I think we're going to swing into this Mages Guild. Maybe they will have a job or two for us. Down here, the barracks. We haven't been here in quite some time, so I am a little bit rusty on where stuff is, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll figure it out. What about you? You got jobs? Duties. Talk to Jatavarad. Alright, I think that was the dude that was upstairs that sent us after the... Oh my goodness, the magic of the Reach. That's fine. Yeah, like, it kind of looks real pretty with the snow going the way it is right here. Alright, advancement. Alright, nothing. Duties. I'm proud to say that the Guild's reputation for excellence has reached the Red Palace, Sir Joseph. We have been asked to offer our expertise on legal case involving the arcane arts and a dispute case, fabric. I'm assigning this task to you, Associate. Speak to Franco Azaris at the Red Palace and assist him in any way he requests. Alright, we can do that. We can do that! Alright, I'm pretty sure that this centerpiece here is the Red Palace, even though it's not red. Alright, we're looking for some dude named Franco. My goodness, it is dark. A little exaggerated. Alright. Dining hall. Where would one find El Franco? Oh, excuse me. There we go. Yeah, I kind of hate that I gotta wait for my packages to get here, but, you know, it's understandable. I made this mistake last winter whenever I was ordering chicken eggs, fertilized eggs and stuff. Hello. Kind of had a problem with it last year, but you'd think I'd learned my lesson from it. I have not. I have not yet. I am getting a little bit better with it.
What brings you here?
Alright, where in the hell is Franco? Can you tell me where
Cyrodill.
Franco is? Oh, you cannot. Alright. Yeah, I didn't bring any night vision scrolls or anything, and we could really use that stuff right about now. It would be so nice. Ah, here you are, sir. Alright, I need to talk to you about Case of Fabric. Last week, a traveling merchant named Risok sold a case of fabric to Carthwasting garment seller named Pelbel Terlis. Pelbel let it slip that she received far more fabric than she paid for, and soon the rumor reached Rosok, who wants the extra cloth back. On its surface, the situation seems like a simple case of confusion, but both parties insist magic was involved. This is why I requested that the Mages Guild take a look at the thing. Please speak to Rosik and Pelbel Terlace? Alright, where is he? I've heard that he's staying at the Dancing Saber Tavern in town. Okay, and where are you? She can usually be found in her market stall in the bazaar. Alright. Alright, so there's magic involved. I wonder what that is about. I don't know. Okay, so that Dancing Saber, I think, is right here. Perfect. Alright. So let's see. Somebody did something with some magic somehow. Where is he? Hello? Oh. Oh, that's our secret entrance to our Thieves Guild. Pretty interesting that they have them all connected. Maybe he's up here. Nope, locked. Locked. You? Oh, it is not him. Oh. Man, this place is dangerous. This would be like a terrible place to drink. Get all staggery and fall down through there.
Where are you from?
Hello, sir. I need to talk to you about this case of fabric. Thank you for coming to me first. My trade is my pride, and I am an honest merchant. It is clear that my rogue of a carriage guard intended to frame me for stealing the fabric from the Falkreath weaver with whom I did business. Unluckily for him and me, it seems that carriage guard was killed in a tavern brawl before we departed, and I did not know the extra bolts until I heard the tale. Here, I must return those bolts of cloth to Falkreath with my apologies, or surely my reputation will be ruined. Okay. You told Franco's you believe magic was involved. Okay. How'd you know he framed you? I hire all sorts of questionable characters in my line of work. The best way to keep our goods safe from rogues and scoundrels is to have a few rogues and scoundrels of your own in your employ. But this carriage guard, he was uniquely untrustworthy. A conniving? Something like that. Little man with a flinty eye and a dagger as sharp as his tongue. He made more trouble than he was worth wherever we went. I never trusted him, and to tell the truth, I was somewhat relieved at his death. Now I feel justified in that relief. Okay, that still don't explain how you think he did that, but okay. Indeed, I know that scheming miscreant who was my carriage guard was dabbling in the arcane. I saw him plucking magical lights from under his fingers every night across the campfire. Surely he put a spell upon the case to conceal its contents from me until such time as his ignoble plans could reach fruition. How do you know this carriage guard tried to frame you? Okay, so he just says the same thing. Okay, good to know. You must trust me, Sir Joseph. I cannot bear the thought of having abetted a crime, even unintentionally. I must make amends by returning those bolts of cloth. Okay, so... Okay. Let's go see what this other person says. I mean, if she didn't pay for the extra bolts, she has to return them. If not, I'm going to count that as theft. But that's just how I am with it. Right. Oh my god, it got dark. Alright. Hello, peoples. Let me through here. Come on, dude, get up the road. Alright, so she's in the bazaar. A stall at the bazaar. Actually, crap. We do not have our map of the area. Can you repair my stuff? Alright, we are starting to go broke. That's not good. Alright, where would one find the bazaar? I would assume that it'd be a big building, maybe center placed. Oh, here we go! We lucked out. Alright, now who are we looking for? Pellbell. We're looking for Pellbell. Are you Pellbell? Nope, she was not. Ooh, that's dope. Alright. We're looking for Pellbell. Here you are. Alright, I need to talk to you about Case of Fabric. Russock said, what? That liar needs to study his metaphysics. The only way to fit objects into spaces they shouldn't fit in is by removing them from the mundus and putting them in another plane. Obviously, the extra cloth came from Oblivion, and Russock isn't going to profit from my good fortune. What makes you so sure that the extra fabric came from Oblivion? Well, it certainly came from somewhere, and I don't believe this tall tale about a conveniently dead carriage guard for a moment. Besides all kinds of strange things coming from Oblivion, why not a dozen of bolts of cloth? Do you still have the case? Of course not. I tore it apart to make sure I pulled every bit of cloth from its little pocket of Oblivion, then burn it for fire. Okay. Though, in hindsight, a box like that might have been useful. What makes you so sure Okay, that's all I needed to know. Suit yourself and tell Risok he can feel free to buy the cloth back at market price if he's concerned about his honor. Alright. So she admitted that it came through an Oblivion pocket. So magic was involved. Alright, I'm gonna go back and talk to him one more time. Actually, come on, dudes, let me up through here. They're crowding. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna talk to him one last time. I mean, so far, I don't know about the guard dying or whatnot, but I don't really think he'd just up and lie about that. I mean, there's really no evidence beyond that. Okay, I can't ask him about it. Alright. Who told me that the extra bolts of cloth in the contested case came from Oblivion? Okay. Okay, so they are stolen. Or at least that's what I'm going to write it up. She admitted to it, so magic was used. They are stolen. So, she's going to either have to A, give them back, or B, pay for them. I mean, receiving stolen property is still a crime. Alright, if I can find out how to get back up to Old Duke. You know what? We're going to start thinking like a true... Get me out of here. We're going to start playing like a true Morrowind player. We have this. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Thinking outside of the box will help us.
Yes.
Alright, my dude. Have you spoken with Risok and Pelbel Terrales about the case of fabric? I have. So, Sir Joseph, what is your take on the situation? Pelbel is telling the truth. The extra bolts of cloth came from Oblivion. Resek is telling the truth. The extra bolts of cloth were planted in an enchanted case. I don't think there is any way to know what really happened. Oh, so I get a pick. In an enchanted case. And she destroyed the evidence as well, so I'm going to have to side with this guy. Thank you for your assistance. I'll bring your position as well as my own findings to Thane Formir when I present my case to him. With the Mages Guild backing Rissik's side of the story, he will surely rule in his favor. Alright. Well, I mean, the dude got ripped off. Or at least that's how I see it. I mean, she did say that she pulled them out of a pocket of Oblivion, so magic was involved. He said that that dude was using magic, so, I mean, it just kind of lines up. Were you able to resolve the dispute over the case of fabric? Yes. Thank you for your decisiveness, associate. Your efforts will surely heighten the guild's reputation with the Thane. Perfect! Alright, can I get some advancement? No, we cannot. Oh, we can! We're the apprentice! Cool, we're an apprentice. Yes, I have another mission for you. It seems Ravos Terendos has gotten himself into some trouble in Karthgad. I don't have many details, so I need you to return to Karthgad and address the issue. Protect the reputation of the guild at any cost, apprentice. Oh, and Ravos' safety, of course. I leave the situation in your capable hands. Okay, so this Ravos dude, or Ravos dude, I think we have dealt with him before. I think this might be that city that's like... where we almost became a statistic to Skyrim crime. I think it's that city. And I think it's that dude that was like hiding out upstairs. So we need to make our way over to him and assist in any way that we can. Best thing we can do. For the glory of the guild. Which is weird. Usually I don't really consider myself more of like a mage follower. Like me personally, I am more favored towards just like regular fighter stance, like swords and shields. You know, and I really have a hatred for mages, because nothing's worse than getting blowed out of your damn skin. And it's just like, you didn't even see it coming. I really hate whenever stuff like that happens. But, you know, there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's like their bread and butter is using magic. Alright, so it's not this path, it's the next one. Oh, I'm seeing something through the water. Where is that? Ooh. Interesting. We might check that out sometime. Yeah, we got about 9 minutes. I think we can get up here and get something done in this quest. If we get it done fast, we might be able to get our head poked in that hole. Which we got to be careful about doing that. Poking our head in holes is a good way to get our head cut off. Oh, hello, red squirrel. That little guy. He's being... Okay, the music cut for a minute. I was about to say. Alright, so where was that? It was... Wait a minute, this ain't it, is it? Is this the place? This is the place. Alright. Trader. Alright. What can you tell me about rabbit? Nope, nothing. What do you got here? Alright, you want to buy some junk? We'll sell him some stuff. I mean, we don't really need a lot of this crap. We gotta be careful not to go over how much he has. Oh, he will buy other stuff too. Excellent. Alright. We'll cut him a deal too. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Alright. Ravos. I'm pretty sure it was like one of these side houses. You and Grandir? Grandir. Grandir. Oh yeah, Grandir. Her husband. This is my husband. Grandir was a fool and a coward. He most certainly was. He was one of the dudes that was going to make us a statistic. Like they were going to take us out and murder us. Good writing, though. Alright, I think this is the place. Is Ravos up here? Ah, here you are, sir. You again, what troubling Karthgad? Why must you continue to interfere with my work here? No, there's no trouble. In fact, I think you'll do more harm than good here, Sir Joseph. Best leave the situation to me. Things are well under control here. I'll leave it to you, then. Tell me what happened. Oh, just a little mercantile dispute, really. It's no problem at all. I sold some portion to the Bear Clan, but the... Potions, my goodness. But those cads refused to pay up. Naturally, I refused to let this slight to the guild stand. So I went to their den and demanded my money. One thing led to another, and before you know it, the wretches were brandishing weapons at me. I didn't want bloodshed, so I left. That's it. Alright. Come back to lecture me on some more. I already heard enough from the thing. Let me do my job here, Imperial. I'll be fine. Alright. According to Ravos, the Bear Clan failed to pay up after contracting the Dark Elf to brew several potions. Ravos said he tried to demand the potions back, but the Bear Clan's threats of violence forced him to flee back to Nurek's house. Alright. I guess we're going to make our way over to wherever they're at. Alright, where is this Bear Clan? Bear Clan. The Bear Clan has guarded the Reach's frontier for generations. Karthgad is their ancestral stronghold. We honor their deeds, even if some of them behave like common brigands. You'd best stay on their good side. Only fools and a dead man enter the bear's den carelessly. We're not entering it carelessly. My goodness, I can't speak today. We have some words for some gentlemen. Oh, it's probably this place. Alright, he didn't say who he dealt with. I guess I'm going to go in here and just try to find their leader. You the leader of this place? Alright, trouble in Karthgad. That lowlife Ravos Tyrannus tried to cheat us out of 300 drakes. Sold me worthless potions, he did, and now he has the nerve to mock every honest man here by hiding out in the orc's house. He'd better watch his back. Okay. Let's go back and see what he's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say. 300 drakes. That's quite a bit of money. I don't remember how many potions he said was involved. Depending on what they are. I mean, one potion can cost 300. You again, what trouble in Karthgad? Why must you continue to interfere with my work? Okay, I can't say anything else about that to him. Alright. Alright. You know what? Since we've never been up here, I think we're just going to break into this place and look around for ourselves. You there.
Gotta get these wolf guts off my britches.
What about him?
Got any ideas?
That sniveling dark elf should never have come to Karthgad. He's lucky Nock tolerates him, or we'd have him run out of town by now. Alright. My dude, I want to talk to... You know what? I'm going to hit him with some good old-fashioned voice of the Emperor. Alright, dude, and I'll give you a little bit of money. There, now that we're blood kin, tell me about this. Nope, nothing. Alright, I can't talk to him about it. Let's see here. Trouble in Karthgad. I don't know the full story, but Ravos Tyrannus is a liar and a cheat. Talk to Ulogo in the den if you want to know what happened. Ulogo. Are you Ulogo? He is. Okay, we done talked to him. What about you? Alright. I'm not getting very many journal entries, so I don't know, like, if we're doing this correctly or wrongly. Nope, he wants us to talk to that dude as well. Alright, my dude. What's your background? Alright, so he straight up just threatened
Seen
him.
any elves?
Oh, and he's mad at us now. Oh, well. Oh, that's right. We used the voice of the Emperor. Okay, I was about to say. Alright, so this is just a one-floor lodge, it looks like. What about you? Alright, so that's the bad part about dealing with groups and stuff. They usually stick together, so it's basically his word versus their word. Let me see here. The Bear Clan failed to pay up after contracting the Dark Elf to brew several potions. Ravos said he tried to demand the potions back, but the Bear Clan threats of violence forced him to flee back into Nock's house. Spoke to Ulogo, clan father of the Bear Clan, about Ravos Tyrannus. Ulogo claims that Ravos cheated his clan out of 300 drakes by selling them worthless potions. Alright. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and just head back to town and tell our Mages Guild, because this is like the third or fourth time we had to come out here for this guy. I think he's probably just not the right person to be dealing with these type of people out here. It's probably because he's a dark elf. Nords really don't have a liking towards elves of any kind. So that's my guess upon it. But we're going to head back and see if we could get any more insight into what we should do. But I don't know. I mean, it's basically his word versus their word, and there's more of them, so there's more of them in agreement that he's lying, but he's by himself, and well, he's a member of our guild, so I'm going to have to take his side, but We're probably going to get into a big damn fight with those dudes. And I'd rather not that happen, but there's no guarantees that it will or will not. Alright, what say you? Trouble in Karthgad. Please handle the situation professionally, apprentice. Alright, so I guess since it's not giving us like any leads on what to do, it's completely up to us to solve this problem. But we're out of time for today. So we'll have to figure this out in our next episode. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome.